baby, we got an educational one for you this week.
That's right. We have a lot of chit chats about things we did over the weekend. We're talking Fat Slut. We're talking Drain Your Nut. We're talking car dealership. We're talking Fat Slut San Francisco. And we even have a very special announcement about Sloppy Seconds Live happening in New York. Details in the episode.
Yeah, you can find it there in the episode, September 22nd at the Sultan Room. Enjoy!
Oh.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with us. Sloppy seconds.
call Diva. Our number is 213. Hit it, 536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. Now on with the show. How you slap, you stupid little fucks, you nuts, little fucks, you little fucks, you stupid little fucks. Welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper, me bond, that's Big Dipper.
You said hit it. What are you, Cardi B?
Hit it with the mic. First of all, incredible aim. Most people
And what I want them, you know how like sometimes when people, like when Taylor Swift does a award show and then they release the audio from the mic and she's all like, say it off. Yeah, it doesn't sound like what you heard on the TV.
No.
I want the Cardi mic so we hear her going like, these is bloody.
Well, you can hear the thud. You can 100%
You hear the thud in the room.
But
I
you
want
don't
to hear
the. I want to hear
straight from the mic.
It also seemed like she kind of missed the girl that got her. I can't tell if it hit the girl next to her or the girl.
I
that
think
got
she
her.
I think the girl got. And then let me tell you, she was throwing mics all weekend because that night she performed at a club in Vegas, and I guess the DJ like ended the song too soon or something. And I saw a clip of her turn around angry, just chuck the mic right back at the DJ.
I love it.
And then
You know
someone
Fat
put a
slut. Someone getting mic'd in the face.
And then what you need to do is you need to get a foam one.
Like, yeah, very good foam replica.
And then just start throwing mics at people.
Come out to that song and just throw it at someone.
But she, then someone put a whole compilation together.
A whole
and they were like,
bag of jelly beans up my ass. And it's been 24 hours and I ain't seen one yet.
no, but they put a whole compilation
I watched the
together.
compilation and it's good.
And they were like, you know what you're getting if you throw something at Cardi. It was like her on Love and Hip Hop throwing something. Her in music videos throwing something. It was like, that bitch
Taking the
got
shoe
good
off
aim.
and whipping it at someone. Like, I was like, oh, she's had the aim. She's thrown shit before.
She played sports.
She did some sports. Well, hello. How are you doing on this fine week?
I got like no hours of sleep last night because you know what I was doing, baby, at the warehouse. Drain that.
your nut.
I always want to say that because I think of Move That Bus.
Yeah, but it's definitely drain that nut. Drain your nut.
It's
Drain
your,
it.
it's definitely
your nut to drain.
And here's my thing.
What happened?
Just like you, I'm following in your what's oh god, my memory. They already came for me for Open Secret. Get into it. We'll get there. What's her name? The cow from Disney World?
Cut it out. Clarabelle Cows.
Yeah, I'm following in your Clarabelle Cow Bordello footsteps, and I'm creating a brand.
Oh, drain your nut.
You started Fat Slut. I'm giving drain your nut.
And how was it?
It was crazy. It was so packed. There were so many people. Everyone had a great time. There were like 5 or 6 very famous porn stars who drove out from LA and just were like, I didn't pay them to be there.
Wow.
No.
The word's getting out. This
Because
Duarte warehouse got it popping.
People, let me just be really, really frank. People like that it isn't, 50 guys who all look the exact same from the Equinox Gym in WeHo.
Mm-hmm.
It is not. I think there's something intimidating about walking into a warehouse where like people are naked and everyone's fucking.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when I tell you every single body type was there.
Fatty.
Yes.
Skinny.
Uh-huh.
BBL'd.
Or
Fat transfer.
No, the person you take the photo to and you say, they got it natural, but I want it fabricated.
Okay.
Juicy, shelf asses, but you're like, who put that dumper on you?
And
they're like, God.
Also, when I
God.
see a dumper like that, and I'm like, why are you working in this bank? You could be making some real money out there.
Sitting on cakes.
Just sitting on things. Who cares? Show your toesies and your booty.
And this one guy that I know that I invited, he really likes feet. And I was asking, like, as he was leaving, I was like, did you have a good time? He was like, oh, I had a great time. Sucked on some size 15s. That's what he said. And I was so happy because I was like, I don't know that at a sex party, how you could, like, negotiate.
Negotiate a toe
He was
sucking.
actually what he said. His eyes lit up. He was like, a lot of guys in flip flops. No, I was so
but honestly,
happy.
I was about to ask, what shoe do you wear to a sex party? I guess a
So
flip
some
flop is the
people-
best. 'Cause,
I
like a
do
boot,
not-
you can't get in and out of that easily.
I know, but so we did two, right? There was the afternoon group and then the
Mhm.
nighttime group. The nighttime group was more leather focused, a lot more people in harnesses, people wearing gear. There was a guy in a pup mask. So a boot makes sense for that, because you're like living the fantasy. Also at sex parties, people do a lot of like high, tight socks
Up to
because
the
they
knee,
put their
really.
lube, they slide their lube, their
They put
little
their lube,
clothes
their
check.
math, their clothes check
No,
tag.
there's no drugs at my party.
Okay. Well, you don't know that to be true.
No,
If
but there's
it's in
no
their sock.
there's no open drug use allowed at the party. And if you're fucked up,
There's
we ask
never
you to
any
leave.
open drug use allowed anywhere, and yet we
At
still
sex
manage.
parties. Are you kidding?
Oh, I don't. Well, I just meant like in life.
No, girl. It's Tina on a tray.
Don't talk about Tina Burner like that. She's still trapped in Providence Town.
It's Province.
Whatever. She's haunting that theater nightly with a show.
I think she would argue she's slaying it. But I would say everything
Hit
is
the
good.
slay button, Tina.
I'm old. My body is broken because I don't wait tables anymore, and I'm not used to standing for 14 hours.
Can't do that. Nope.
Like I got out of bed this morning. I was like, well, there's a limp.
Don't you have to go back today and like clean up?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God, this is why you need an assistant, a young, nubile-bodied
Don't
assistant.
say nubile like
I don't
that.
even know what that
You know who
means. I've
worked
just
the
heard
clothes-
it in horny terms. Who?
Clothes check with me last night.
Who?
Ryan Walker Page.
Oh, I love Ryan. Oh, I bet he was getting all the attention.
We had a great time. I will tell you this, and I said this to his face because I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about this, but I know you don't listen to the podcast. And shout out to everyone who does listen to the podcast and said hello and recognized me from the pod at Drain Your Nut.
Or
Slay.
from that wonderful cat cartoon that you star in.
Oh, Pat and Cat.
Pat and Cat.
What was it? Oh, this guy, as he was leaving, Ryan and him were like making eyes, and Ryan was like, oh, can I give you my number? And the guy was like, oh yes, I'm so happy you asked. I was going to ask you. And so they exchanged numbers, and I was like smiling. I was like, oh, how cool. And then the guy immediately turned to me and was like, I want your number too. And I was like, oh,
Poor Ryan.
not us at the same moment. And I also love that like Ryan and
Listen,
I,
You got to get your options. You couldn't be two more opposite people.
well, we're both very hairy.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes like,
Just the
for
hair.
you, mustache trumps everything.
Most things, yeah.
Right. So like skinny mustache, fat mustache, you still a mustache.
I'm still going to ride it. Well,
so yeah, that's
that's
the dream.
wonderful. Well, I threw a party too. We didn't talk about Fat
No,
Slut yet.
you threw a fit at the car dealership.
I did do that too, but we'll get to that because I did get what I wanted. It was just insane. No, let's talk car first because I'm very upset about it. I got there at 9 o'clock in the morning. It took until 4 o'clock for me to drive away with a car. And I wasn't even asking for much. I literally went in and was just like, I want to buy this car. Who wants to sell me a car? I have some stipulations about what I will and will not pay for. They wanted to argue with me for hours over things that I was like, I will buy this car. I don't need the 3M tape stuck to it. And they were like, well, we already put it on. And I went, great, I'm not paying for it. Like things like that. And so they wanted like an extra. Anyway, this is what I was saying. I spent a whole month saving up for this. Like, you know what I mean? Well, and my whole life.
1 month.
Not 1 month, but like it took me about 4 months 2 months to fully have all of the money together. Like, but that's why I was like selling those T-shirts. I was working those shows. I was doing every single gig I could get in order to afford it
Incredible.
and not fuck up my savings account, which we'll talk about. These girls don't have. Some girls just don't have them. Now, don't ever go buy a car. Don't do it. Someone told me that there's people that go and argue for you and will get your own thing, and then you can pay them like $1,000, and they're called a car broker.
Yep.
Because they were purposely holding me there until I was like getting frustrated to the point where I screamed, "Just give me my title back. I'm leaving." Because they made me just sit there. It wasn't like they were showing me stuff. They just made me sit there for 2 hours straight. When I was like, I'm ready to buy the car. And they're like, well, he's in with someone right now. And I was like, well, how long is that going to take? And they just kept saying 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes until
And
it
who
had been an
else?
hour and a
Couldn't
half.
someone else sell it to you?
That's what I was trying to say. And they're like, well, no, the guy in the office who like you, he's the one who signs everything and does all the stuff. I was like, well, I don't fucking care. I want to buy it right now. Can I just buy it? And they're like, we have to talk to him. And I was like, okay, well, it's been an hour and a half. I'm leaving. And then they like tried to hold me hostage. They like wouldn't let me leave. And I was like, give me my title back. And they're like, and they went into the office and like they were holding it and they were standing on the other side. This is a room full of people in a car dealership that I did this in. And I just screamed, give it back, I'm leaving! And they brought it to me. And I like kind of did a little hair flip and I went, thank you. And I walked out. And then they followed me to my car.
That's
and
when
I got
you
in,
called
and that's
me.
when I called you. And I was like, these assholes will not just sell me the fucking car. I've been here for so long. I just need to talk to somebody.
Bro.
And so I was talking to you. Finally went in. Got
I
the
knew
car,
something was awry.
because I don't ever call you.
Yeah.
But I knew you would always answer. So then
like
I
the answer.
got into I went into the office and I mean, I was being a fucking cunt. And finally the guy, like, we're going through the paperwork and stuff and he's filling it all out, which should have been done hours ago. And he goes, so what do you do? And I was like, I'm a drag queen. And then I looked him dead in the eyes because he didn't say anything. And I went, what do you do? And he like kind of pointed to his office and I was like, I do the financing here. And I went, oh. Must not be very good at it if it took you 2 hours to get me in here. And he
You
went,
said
well,
that
we'll
to
get,
him?
Yeah, and he went, well, we'll get you out of here as soon as we can. And I went, oh, yeah, we will. And then every form that he gave me, I went, actually, this doesn't seem right. Can you reprint it? And then they were like, well, did you get a look at the car? And I was like, I looked at a different model of the same car, but I didn't see the one. So before I signed any sheet of paper, I made sure to waste their fucking time. So I stayed an extra hour and a half to just sign the paperwork. I kept making him reprint it. I was like, oh, you know what? I need another water. I made him get me 3 waters. I didn't finish a single one of them. I was so mad. And he kept getting up and he was like, you don't want to, and I was like, no, I actually like it when they're really cold. And so he had to keep getting up and leaving his office. And I knew they were all probably standing right behind me talking shit about me. But I was like, I was here for 2 hours. I'm going to take my time. I went out and inspected the whole car. And I went, oh, is this a scratch or a ding? And they're like, no. And I was like, can you just like figure out how to wipe that off? Because I don't want that when I leave. They were trying to give me the wrong rims because they put the wrong ones on. I went, no, the Limited's supposed to come with this rim. And I made them fix that. Like I became a nuisance to the point where when I came back because the guy forgot to sign a piece of paper, everyone kind of scurried from me.
You're
But
vengeful.
don't waste my fucking time like that.
No, it's such a
Why can't you just go in and buy it for the price that it's listed as, like any other object in the fucking world? Why do I have to negotiate it down to a price that that is supposed to be sold at?
It's just like insane to me. That's all. I just don't understand why they can't make it just easy.
Why it couldn't have been easier, or why they couldn't have been like, you know what, it's going to be a while. We'll hold the deal. Why don't you go home and do something else? I had plans all day. And then the financier guy, I'm going to be done talking about it because I promised I was going to stop talking about my car. At the end of it, he goes, I was like,
You
well, I'm
need
going
to pronounce it in a French way.
Financier. He was like, well, because I was lying at this point, being like, I had plans today. I'm like trying to get out of here before 4 o'clock. And he was like, wait, you didn't tell your friends that you're going to buy a car? And I went, I got here at 9 a.m. I thought I would be out of here by 4. And he looked at me and he went, oh. And I went, yeah, it's taken me 2 hours just to get into this room to talk to you. And then he went back to being nice. They also gave me a free extended warranty because they knew how fucked up it was. And I was screaming. Listen, sometimes it works to scream to get your way.
At least you had some ice cold water.
I didn't finish any of them. Left them on his desk too. Considered spilling one. Truly considered when I went to go signing. sign, like swing my elbow and knock it over on his desk. But I was like, that was...
You got to reprint.
You got to I kept reprinting it. I made him FaceTime me from the car. Oh, yeah. I said, well, I don't feel like getting up and going back out there. It's hot. Can he get on FaceTime and show me the odometer? Like, I was being a bitch. I was being the worst type of person. Again, they wanted to play games. I can play games. At that point, I had nothing to do but be a cunt.
You said, you seen what Cardi can do with the microphone? I'm going to do it with time.
I'm going to do it with your time. I kept looking around the office. Like, he would ask me a question. I'd be like, I don't, hold on. Wait, I forgot. Like, I was just being dumb. It was wonderful.
Well,
I made him re-explain everything. Or ever make me mad. Because I just retaliate.
All right, let's take a break.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer, for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? Mm-hmm. I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either. And if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppyseconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppyseconds.
Hims.com/sloppyseconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy. Just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten. And we're back. I also threw a party called Fat Slut. We had Naomi Smalls, an icon. She slayed.
It was so fun.
It was Barbie themed. Yeah, you showed up.
Mm-hmm.
The sexy food eating competition is really going downhill up in this bitch. Like, what is happening?
I think it's hard to recreate. Not
Magic.
well, yeah, and I also just like don't know how much else. I listen. I'm not trying to start something here, but I don't know how much else there is to do with food items and stripping. It's like you're gonna put a little in your mouth, you're gonna rub it on your chest, you're gonna jerk off on it, you're gonna stick it up your ass.
That's great. That's great. Do it with some enthusiasm and try to sell it to me like it's good. That's what's missing.
You don't
It's
need them to reinvent the wheel.
I just
Like
need them
RuPaul
to be,
says, you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, you don't need to be doing anything different. Everyone jumps and sits on it. That always gets a cheer. What I need from these people is some sort of
energy.
And like, we always know backstage when someone's about to be bad. And at this one, there was 3 bad people. And you can tell, well, they're either too excited and they're like, I'm waiting for this. I'm ready. And it's like always bad. Or they have that glazed donut look in their eyes where you're talking to them, but they can see through you.
Yeah, it's called a K-hole. Do you know that I love that phenomenon of like people who think they're ready and they're gonna slay? Like, you know, people who like when they're driving along in their car and they're like lip syncing or like singing along to a song, but then if you were to like take the song away,
it'd be like,
Chorus, Rod Denim, we do Ariana Grande. Like, ba, 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 ba. It's bad.
Ariana Grande. Yeah, a lot of girls
like
do that when they lip sync.
too.
They
Yes.
think that they're absolutely slaying the game, and it's like mediocre.
It's more in your brain and in your
You
head
know what I've
than
realized
it
is the one thing that I get really annoyed with watching when people are lip syncing is when they, 1, steal my number, and 2, no, I love pointing. No, we're looking at your face. Like, you're dancing, but your face is also involved. And when girls do that thing where they're like, I'm cunt, I'm going to be expressionless while lip syncing. Not even like a squint of the eye. It just, you look dead. You can be doing the absolute most. And there are girls, I'm not going to say, you can be doing the absolute most with your body and like backflips and stuff. If your face matches it, it heightens it. If your face doesn't match it, you look bored.
Are you interested in talking about thievery?
And what? Oh, someone taking my number?
Mm-hmm. Because
I'm more interested in
stays happening.
It stays happening, well, because I do create good mixes, and they're good concepts. Not all the time, but the ones that get stolen are. It's just, again, I'm not even like mad at them, but to like take someone else's comedic work, like I know it's not mine. I didn't write it. I didn't create it. I have nothing to do with any of the music. But to like take the format and the jokes that I've constructed with the music and to recreate it for a competition. Right. As if it's your own work and not even credit me. Like, I don't need you to ask me to do it, but at least like tag me and be like, this was Meatballs and I've changed it up a little bit or I made it more mine. But to take full credit for something that's not yours is so wild to me. Like, I, as a person, as a creative person, can't imagine stealing someone else's number like that.
No, like I can imagine seeing a really amazing number and being like, oh wow, the way they took that song about
Yes.
cake and mixed in like a bunch of Rachel Ray things. Like, I love that concept. I'm gonna go off
I'm gonna
and
go off
make
and figure
my
out how to
own.
make my own that isn't the exact same character with the exact same reveal, which was worse.
Ooh.
It was bad. Wow, you really
So-
got me on one because you started talking about the dealership and I started screaming, and I was in a really good mood this morning.
I feel like you're still in a mood. You're just being nostalgic about the pissy moods you've been in over the last
Yeah,
couple days.
again, and then when
Nostalgia.
all I did was synth that person who stole the number, I guess is what we will say, copied it, plagiarized it. I sent them those little side eye emoji, like,
Right.
and then they tweeted like, it was an honor recreating this number from Meatball. And I was like, oh, was it an honor? Oh, was it a fucking honor? Fat Slut was so much fun. I have such a wonderful time throwing it. I'm about to go to
Naomi's
San Francisco.
the best.
She's absolutely incredible. She needs absolutely nothing. I was like, get here at 11. She showed up at 10. She showed up hella early.
Just to hang.
Ready to walk around and hang out and chit chat. And she walked the whole bar. Anyone who wanted a photo with her, she went and took it with them. She's just the absolute best. And that lineup, I thought that was one of my best like lineups too. I was like, this is crazy the way it's going and how high
It was a
energy
really
stayed.
good show. It was a really high energy show. It was really fun.
And I'm excited to be doing it this Friday in San Francisco.
Oh shit!
At
that is
Oasis.
this
Get your
Friday?
tickets at sfoasis.com. They are going
What do you
very
have? 4 tickets left?
I don't know, but you should buy the tickets that are left because it's going to be packed, and I don't want to hear about how you had to wait in line because you didn't buy a ticket.
This is. Can I interject?
We got
Are you
Peaches Christ guest judging the sexy food eating competition. We got Vander. We got Landon. We got Bitch Pudding. Nikki Jizz, winner of Alaska's pageant. We got snacks. We got beefcakes. We have Helixer and one of my new absolute faves, the hilarious Mud, the Two-Spirit, who I just worked with when I was in San Francisco last week.
Oh, I thought it was the hilarious Ross Matthews.
No, I wish the hilarious Ross Matthews would come. Matthews.
Ross Matthews.
Remember when Ross Matthews had the Ross's Bubbly Brunch and they invited me to host it one time and then never asked me back ever?
I did one of them as well. I don't know why I did one. It was
You were available. They did
Yeah.
also for that brunch. They were like, if you're gonna do that McDonald's number, please don't
Throw?
throw the food. And I went, well, then I just won't do the number. Part of the fun.
It's part of the fun. Throw a cheeseburger. That's why I do my Cardi B's.
In New York.
One thing I want to say about buying tickets. We experienced this with Drain Your Nut, is that we advertised it for a long time. There were tickets available. We were advertising it on Sniffies. And then, like, during the party
Everyone started trying to buy them.
and messaging and, like, whatever. And
Yeah.
it's like, we're
It's,
doing
what am I
stuff.
supposed to do?
We actually had someone manning a computer, like answering questions and messaging back, because a lot of times a sex party, because like you don't like to plan it. It's spur of the moment. So we are considering it and we are doing it. But I had someone get like just berate me in messages back on Sniffies. Like, this is insane that you would like message me during the day and then completely ghost me. And I'm trying to come to your part. And I'm like, bro, it's been up for 1 solid week. And in the description of the event, it says, get your ticket at this website.
Yeah, that always confuses me. Also, the tickets are cheaper if you buy them beforehand. If you get there and you decide, like, I don't know. If you get there and then you're upset that you didn't get to pay $25 to get in because it's already sold out, then I don't know whose side I'm on.
Well,
Listen,
you're always
I'm
on the side of
of-
justice, aren't you?
I am, because I'll go to bat for legal reasons.
Honey, and I'll go to a batting cage. I think we can announce something. Speaking of tickets,
Oh, yeah. Please do get yours early for this.
so
Please
why don't you?
juke.
Please listen, folks? Please
Please juke. On
Can you-
September 22nd, you fucking whores, we're going to be in New York City at the Sultan Room.
We're doing a Sloppy Seconds
Seconds
live.
live show.
Can you give us the theme song of the city that we're going to?
In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made up. There's nothing you can do. I'm a baker by any means. I got a pocket full of dreams. What?
It just sounded like you were putting in a food order. It sounded like bacon, egg, and cheese.
I haven't had food in a month.
Your pants falling off?
Slowly. I did. I'm able to fit into pre-pandemic clothes.
Yo, I saw my former trainer at Drain Your Nut, and he said to me, he was like, "What?"
Just your former trainer was at Drain Your Nut.
Well, I invited him.
Oh, okay. Who didn't you invite?
You?
Slay.
Full?
Full.
No, he was like, "Oh, you're getting closer back to how you were when you were pre-pandemic fat."
Yeah.
Not
Everyone,
post-pandemic
yes,
fat.
everyone's like, "Oh, you're so skinny now," and I'm like, "No, I'm still fat.
Bigger, right.
I was
still
just bigger. I was just bigger girl, bigger.
Bigger.
I want
All right, so details for this is September 22nd. We're doing a live podcast at the Sultan Room. The tickets will be on sale soon. There are, of course, limited number. It's not, a stadium.
It's the Sultan Room. If you live
Yeah,
in
it's
New York,
not
you've been there.
SoFi Stadium. But here's the deal. You're going to have FOMO for a few days because Mom Plus Gold and Mom Plus Diamond people, you're getting the link in your email and you can buy tickets before everybody else. Did you know about that?
I didn't know about that. And to be quite honest, I don't even know what Mom Plus Gold is.
You've advertised.
I know. I've read it. I read the work. I have no idea what it is, how to seek it out or find it.
It's on Patreon.
I know. Oh, okay.
Mompodcast.plus.
Okay. I'll
It
go get
goes
that
to the
because
Patreon page.
I am a little bit upset that I don't get to watch Jada and Heidi's pod.
Well,
It's
we're putting stuff behind a paywall because we're a company.
yeah,
you know?
you have to pay for it. Hey,
I have
everyone.
to pay people.
You have to pay. Yeah,
everyone.
So
Here's
as the
free
podcast
content.
grows and we release more of this free content, we have to pay more people to work below us, and unfortunately,
Not
they don't
below us. It's with us.
work with us.
With us on the show.
A lot of other people need to come work with us to help produce all of these shows and things.
I
And
don't
so,
need to convince people. They know it costs money to make.
I know.
things.
I just read a lot of comments that were like mad, and I feel bad because I don't want to be on the receiving end of any of that. But again,
I agree.
I have no idea what any of this stuff is.
No, people are upset with change. We made a change. Some people got so a lot of people are disappointed. People emailed us. We've been doing great customer service emails with like the handful of folks who are very disappointed and don't see any value in the changes that we made. But basically the easiest way to think about a meatball is Mom Plus still exists, but it's audio only. So you get stuff ad free and a day early, and they get unplugged, which Willem and Alaska do. And then Mom Plus Gold includes all the video content.
Okay, so everyone complaining that they have to buy both. You don't. You
No.
just buy Gold. Like cancel your Mom Plus, go to Mom Gold.
Right. And then there is a price difference, but you also get a whole new Delta show. You get bonus episodes from us. You're getting a whole new Jinx show. You're getting all of Hall and Closet Season 2. You get early access to live show tickets. You get quarterly merch. Like it's a whole thing.
Oh, you get merch?
Yeah. We say free because you don't have to additionally purchase it. We just send out merch every quarter that's mom related. So you might get like a shirt that says Bucci Cat, or you might get like a mug that says Go Off Delta.
Okay. Well, I feel like now that you've explained this, maybe clip this and post it on everyone's podcast thing because I didn't know
It's
that.
literally explained on all of the stuff. You don't have an attention span.
What'd you say? I wasn't paying attention.
Every show has done this.
Yeah, no, I know no, sorry, I did stop listening. I
No,
was thinking all of the podcasts I know every show, but like all the podcasts that I listen to have also now on iTunes and stuff are like, pay extra, you get this episode. And it's like, oh, now I'm just going to have to start paying for stuff. And I think it's because everyone's doing it.
Well, the model changed. And no more free YouTube videos, but what you're getting is we're putting out 4 or 5 clips per show, each of them 8 or 10 minutes long.
So
it's just not
basically the show.
It's just
like you're getting clips,
which you're a fan of because you're like, oh, this video's only 8 minutes. It's not 55 minutes. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Well, the 55-minute ones, I like to put on when I'm driving. It gives me something to watch.
Right, but you could also just put the audio version on, and then
I like to see it come out of their mouth.
Anyways, like, so this weekend, like, there are a bunch of clips of Deja, and like the Slant My Name we did with Deja, et cetera, et cetera.
Slay, slay, slay. Sorry, everybody. Enjoy? I don't know. Stop taking it out on me like I know.
Who's taking it out on you?
I got a lot of DMs about it.
No one DM me. I guess they're too scared.
Do you check your hidden messages?
No.
Yeah, don't go in there. It's a nightmare. Just like reading YouTube comments. Don't go down there.
Yeah. If you have any like specific related things, just email mompodcast@gmail.com.
And someone that is being paid with money from Mom Plus Gold will respond to your email.
Yeah, it's probably going to be me.
Bum, bum.
I've been doing a lot of the customer service responses.
Which you were very good at. You were really good at setting up that deal for the live show.
Oh, you read all my emails?
Yeah, I stay abreast to anything that I am involved in. I just don't say anything unless there's something I don't like and need changed.
Well, we served. So come see us
on September 22nd at the Sultan Room. Last time I went to the Sultan Room, I saw a Mary Cherry do a Lady Gaga tribute show there.
Ma.
And that was the first time I ever saw Zavaleta, and everyone in the room was like, "She's on Dracula. She's on Dracula."
What were they saying? She smelled like what?
She's on Dracula.
Oh.
Which I was like, so nothing's a secret anymore.
The price of your car is a secret.
Keep that a secret. Listen,
Right,
it was the first. Hey, listen, I'm very proud of myself because this is the first time that I've ever purchased fully a brand new car. Every car that I've had has been used or purchased for me and then destroyed. Because I was watching movies while driving.
I wanted to update you that I bought a couch cover for my couch.
Oh, good. For the sex party.
But then I didn't even have to bring it out there because we rearranged the furniture. So I didn't even have to take it apart and bring it out there. But now
so
I'm
your
thinking,
couch doesn't even involve.
When I throw my own intimate sex party here at the house, I can cover my couch.
How many people do you think you can fit in that?
I would do 8.
20? Oh.
No. I would do 8,
I was thinking
maybe
some
12.
in the bedroom. 12 is probably closer to what you need. You need 6 in each room. Trade off.
Well, it's never going to be an exact science. Oh, there's 7 in here. I gotta tag you out. There's 7.
I would.
Go be 6 and 6.
Say it's crowded in here.
Not invited.
Of course I'm not. But what I do want to get invited to is that party on top at that one house on the top of the hill whenever they do off sunset. Been to that a couple times. I will say the tarp tent does always smell like dookie in there and it's too humid to use it. Why even set it up?
You know what someone said to me? Well, for privacy, people love the dark rooms. Like, we set up one room
that
was
fully lit.
Oh, we set up one room that was like almost completely dark.
Yeah.
And I had like a laser going for a little ambiance. People go in and they like kick the laser to the corner, poke it down to the ground. They just want it dark. They just want like no light. And I'm like,
I'm thinking about you putting in like, those things where it puts the galaxy on the ceiling.
Yes.
And it like spins. I'm picturing someone seeing that fully erect, naked, just kicking it.
And we put like little twinkle lights so people can like find their way.
They don't want that faggy shit in there.
No, it's nice. It's like I don't know. I'm like.
You know what they want? They want one fucking floodlight pointed at the ceiling, real close. Like
because they want it dark. They don't want to even see what they're
No,
doing.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They
don't
want
like
it
that
like
shit.
red. Well, it's better than the fucking just like red light rooms where you
Mm.
can't even see anything, and then everything is like.
Yeah.
If
that's
it's
the
not white, then it's just all black. So then you can't touch and feel
touch the feel.
because that's
hey,
the time I sucked that dirty dick was because it was a red light room and I couldn't see.
a jackhammer.
No,
The touch and the feel at Ospenhaw.
no, it was. I think it was called like. I can't remember what it was called. Communion.
Dookie
It was in
Dick.
San Francisco.
called-
Dookie Dick.
Dookie Dick.
It was called Truck.
If you remember Truck in San Francisco?
It's still
The bar?
happening. There was one. Oh, there was a sex party called Truck.
Oh, but there was a bar called Truck first.
Because this weekend is Dory Alley.
Oh yeah, honey. They're
Hold on.
slang up there.
Are we about to do something, or are we going to take a break?
We're gonna take a break. Why, you have to pee?
I have to pee.
I see you bouncing. I was just gonna say, Meatball wants to go to that party at Off Sunset. What I want to go to is the sex party in Altadena at the pool. If you go to that, slide in my DMs. I will look for that message. I'm gonna go to that one.
Well, I don't know what that is.
I've just
Wait,
heard tell of it. Someone invite me.
I've been. It's just that guy's house.
I don't
And
know.
it's like a
I've
nice
literally
pool, and
just
then there's,
heard
like, the
it's a
downstairs.
sex
I've been to
party.
that. I've
It's a
been to that.
pool, and it's in a. You think it's a house?
No, because I got. Well, no, because when I was there, there was the owner
I
like
don't
wasn't
think
even
she lives
there.
in Altadena.
Hit the slay button. I'm
All
gonna
right,
pee.
let's take a break. I have to pee as well. Piss break.
And where I just had the rudest thing. I'm in a good mood. Sober for a month now. No alcohol.
That is gaggy.
And I've got more energy than I've ever had in my life.
Are you bad like the Barbie?
And I loved the Barbie movie.
I haven't seen it yet. We'll
It's
talk
so
about
good.
it later.
Okay, let's talk
don't-
about that later.
Don't fuel money to those corporations. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
right. We shouldn't be publicizing for them. Should we? Well, does this count for reality TV? Because it seems like the season 50, whatever, these girls are mad.
Oh yeah, tell me.
I mean, I don't know really. Just I saw a thing on Pop Crave that was like the season 14 girls show is being put on
15.
season 15. It's getting put on streaming, but they're doing the full 90-minute episodes, which they cut down to 60 minutes when it was on MTV, so they could make room for that show that no one watched.
Right. So great.
So now they're
exciting.
mad that they're not getting paid extra for those 90 minutes. And I made a post being like on Twitter on the Pop Crave thing that a couple people got upset about, where I said, well, you do sign a contract before you audition that covers this.
Yeah,
And it
'cause
does
it's about
cover this because it's
shooting
about
the episode.
shooting the episodes that you get paid for your time filming, not paid for the length of the episode. That's so dumb. Because
Right.
then what you're saying is that they should have been paid less for the 60-minute episodes and more for the whatever episodes, but they didn't know the time. Also, that contract takes ownership of your name, your image, and all of that in perpetuity, meaning they can use that video footage however they want
Uh-huh.
for the rest of time. They don't have to pay you for it anymore. They pay you for your time filming, and those girls got paid to film. Do I agree with that contract? Absolutely not. Do I think that they should be paid a lot more for the length of the episode? No, but I do think that they should make residuals off the streaming and they should make money off of their likeness and images being used. Unfortunately, that's not how any reality TV show contract has ever worked.
Yeah, and I think it's just about transparency. Like, imagine if they all received an email that was like, hey, we're doing this ahead of time. Who knows if they did or didn't? I literally have no idea. But imagine if they did, and then they said, as like a gesture of goodwill, we'd like to send you each $3,000 or like whatever,
Yeah.
right? Because it
Well-
feels like but I don't even think they're owed anything because of the contract. But to me, I like working with people who go like, hey, let's do this thing together. I'm going to pay you this. You'll pay this. We'll split
And
it.
then you get a little
And
bonus.
then something else comes along where that same thing makes a bunch more money. Maybe you don't owe it to the original partner, but how about let them know this other deal's coming through and I'll give you a little bonus because we're about to make a windfall of money. Like,
I
I
absolutely
work like that.
agree with that.
You work like
I
that.
work like that. I sometimes I'll book queens and they'll come up to me like there was more money in here than was necessary, and it's like that's the point. Just take it and shut up. But like,
Right.
I understand and I completely agree. But also, that's like, I don't. It's just a weird thought process for me to be like, oh, it's going on streaming. Give me more money.
Well, I think it comes down to many of the sort of, I think, more vocal people when it comes to those scenarios have way less experience dealing with contract, with negotiation, and with like how industry stuff works. The people who are like,
I also do think that that is a very when I work, it's like I usually audition for something and then I get told that it's my role and then you go into negotiations. For Drag Race, it's in order to even compete or
Audition.
even
yeah,
audition,
the scales are set
you
against
have
them.
to sign that contract. So no one's reading that. They're just their brain is like, "Oh, I'm going to sign this and then I get to send in my tape."
Yeah.
And it's like you got to read that thing cuz it is crazy, and that's kind of part of doing Drag Race. Not that I'm defending it. It's just that like now that you've been on the show, you don't have to do $150 gigs for the most part. You can get
But-
paid $2,000 to $10,000 a gig. I know that doesn't happen for everyone.
But you also might be driving down Santa Monica Boulevard and all of a sudden see your face on a billboard and not have been told anything about it.
And be like, that's my face, and I'm upset that I'm not paid for that. But it's like, unfortunately, that's the
your promo
deal.
from the thing. Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, it was like your promo shot. Now, when that happens in SAG and stuff, when your face gets up
What'd
there
you
and they
call
pay FAG, when that happens in SAG and stuff, you have protections over your likeness, and those contracts often are usually you get paid afterwards after you raise a stink about it.
You don't even have to raise this stink. It just comes.
This is why, again, I say always read your contracts and often don't sign them and just see how long you go. Because I know for this, we're out. Our contract's over.
For you and me.
Yeah. Or the last one I signed was like an 18-month extension, and that 18 months is come and gone.
Well, do what you want. What you want with
What you want
body?
with my body?
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever fucked a Krispy Kreme? No. Yeah. How do I...
Was that it?
It's over now.
Have you ever fucked a plate again?
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever fucked a Krispy Kreme?
And then listen what she says.
No. Yeah. How do I...
How do I end it?
I had to turn it all the way up to hear. That's insane. You need Jesus.
What does that even mean? Do you think that the fart was real?
No, I think. Well, play it one more time, just the fart.
I can't.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever fucked a...
It sounds like total mouth or butthole.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Mine most often sound like.
One sounds like a vocal warm up. We'll have you.
No, I haven't, but I will consider it like fresh and warm.
When they're fresh and warm, to me they're like cotton candy.
Yeah,
You put them in, they
also,
just
like-
dissolve.
they're so good. I don't understand a Krispy Kreme after day 2. Like, why even eat it? It's
Throw it
like
out.
gross. It's stale now.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Hey, Big Dipper. Hey, Meatball. I'm in a predicament and I need some advice. I've been in a situationship with an older DL guy for about 9 months now. I'm openly gay. My family knows that I'm gay, but of course, you know, my situationship is just a booty call. But we haven't hooked up in like over, I want to say like 3 or 4 weeks. So fast forward to a couple of weeks ago, where my family was having an event having an event. Sorry, lost words. And the DL guy walks in with my aunt, and she introduces him as his boyfriend.
Oh.
So I quickly run to the bathroom because I can't hide my facial expressions. Gather myself, come out. We make a few awkward glances at each other, but we never speak a word to each other. So the next day, I decide to reach out to him to find out what the deal is. And
Oh,
I
you know what the
realize
deal
that I've
is.
been blocked on all social media, and he's blocked my phone calls. So I just found out a couple of days ago from my mom that he dumped her without an explanation. So my question is, should I let my aunt know that we're Eskimo sisters, or just keep my head down and don't say anything? Thanks. Hit the slay button, faggots. Bye.
Keep your head down.
That's my.
This man has done everything in his power to make sure that like he is
No
no longer part of your life, their life, and is gone. Don't bring that up. He's out. He's gone. He said goodbye. Don't ruin your relationship with your aunt.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I don't know about you. You sound like a grown up, so that makes me assume that your aunt is grown as well. I don't know that a lot of people late in life do a whole lot of dating.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it could actually be like, it's funny for us gays to be like, oh, we both suck that dick or whatever. I think it might be like kind
It
of
will really hurt.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, to hear that like while they were dating that he was cheating on her the whole time. Like she's probably already heartbroken enough as is right now that he just left her for no reason.
This is a good story for brunch. This is a good story when you meet other gay people. You know how when you first meet gay people,
It's
within
like,
5 minutes,
tell us the most horrible thing you've ever done to someone.
yeah, and within 5 minutes, you're like, yeah, it's so wild when dicks go in and out of my butthole. Like it really stretches in this weird way, and you're like, we just met, Jared. Calm down.
Okay, well, to be honest, I've never actually met a faggot like that. And then the one time that I did, he would not stop talking about how he was like, I'm still holding in this man's cum from last night. And I was like, is it just going to get absorbed into your body? And he was like, oh, I can feel it. Oh, I keep pushing it out and sucking it in.
That's dookie you feel.
I know, but that was just like what he was saying. And I was like, you're wild on that one.
But I agree. I think what Meatball is saying is 100% right. Let this one lie still.
And tell it to your friends, but your aunt doesn't need to know. She just got dumped.
Yeah.
And it was your fault. Just kidding.
Tell it to my heart.
Big Dipper, Meatball. I have an issue. So I've been seeing this guy, and he has such a big dick, and I can't take it. It's big, it's thick, and I don't know what to do. I've been doing yoga and Pilates, and I'm trying to just be as flexible as I can to take this thing, but it's like a monster, and it's so hard. I don't know what else to do. Please help me. Goodbye. Oh, I hope I don't hear this in the video one day.
Were you taking his dick just now? Like, I
hope I don't hear that.
This is so funny because I remember a long time ago someone.
Wait,
was talking,
does that mean that he doesn't want us to play this on the show?
Whatever, we're playing it. This reminded me. I was talking to someone and they were like, "Yeah, my new boyfriend has like this huge 12-inch dick," and I was like, "Oh my god, that would literally destroy me." And he's like, "Yeah, it's really thick. It hurts." And I was like, "Well, how do you like? What do you guys do? Because like you can't be having sex like 2 to 3 times a week like normal." And he was like, "Oh, no, I'm really proud of myself. I like just take it. It hurts a lot, but I think pretty soon it'll stop." And I was like, "Oh, so it just hurts? Like that's it? Like it just hurts?" But I would say like, wouldn't this fall into the category of like fisting? Like you have to learn to stretch.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess I know some guys who take huge, like they like ride their toys every day because they're like so into it. But I feel like, oh, I have huge news. I forgot to tell you.
You fisted someone?
The dads are back in town.
Dads are back in town.
So here is the deal.
Does
on
one
the
of them have a
dads.
huge dick?
Yes, they both do. Here's the deal on the
They want to put it in
dads.
your butt.
No, they're fine with it not going in their butts. The one has a huge dick, like just like it's big and it's uncut and it's thick and it's
Oh God, making my
fat.
mouth water.
I know. The other one, I like to call it like a jawbreaker dick. You know the old school jawbreakers that you actually couldn't put in your mouth. You had to hold your hand, and then when it finally got to that point where you could pop it into your mouth, but
They
like
got stuck behind your teeth.
yes, because it's a
Jawbreaker.
jawbreaker. Yeah, honey, it's giving Rose McGowan jawbreaker. Like this dick is like literally. I had to like take 2 breaks and like massage my jaw in front of him. And he was like, "Good boy, yeah, get ready for more." Like it
I
was.
love you,
that.
Daddy.
Yeah, I love you, Dad. Thank you for all my love. Thank you for all the way you raised me, Dad.
Don't do that.
Too much?
Too
Taboo. Remember when Rosie O'Donnell and Boy George made a musical called Taboo?
much? No.
Yeah, on Broadway. Was it called Taboo?
I don't know.
It was sort of like after Seussical. Anyways, I'm spiraling.
Yeah, what the dads are back in town.
Yeah.
So you just massage your jaw. I think like, hey, if you want to keep riding this dick, you sound young. And I do want to warn you that you could blow your asshole out pretty early if you're overdoing it.
Right. I mean, I will say like
Also, some people's bodies just aren't made for that. Some people have like a small pelvis and like it's just harder to take big dick.
yeah, I think whenever we see big dick out in the wild, we're like, oh, big dick. Or like
Yeah,
if
my
there's a
mouth
go-go-
waters, not my hole.
There's a go-go boy with big dick. You're like, oh, I want to tip this there. I want to touch this dick. I want to taste this dick. But having it in your bed night after night, and listen, there are a lot
That's
of
fine.
guys who have big dicks who talk about like it can be a challenge to find bottoms who I can fuck in the way I want to fuck them because a lot of them can't handle the dick.
Yeah.
So
Rocco Steele talked about that. He was like, you have to show me evidence that you can take my dick before we do this because it'll be a
Yes.
waste of my time.
So it feels like maybe, yeah, work up to it, but also, I don't know, a caller, because we're bleeping your name. Maybe you find a pro bottom that you and your new boyfriend can, destroy.
Yeah, I
so
was
you
thinking
don't
like
have
fool around
to.
with someone else or like
Yeah.
try a bunch of different toys and stuff. So like maybe he does fuck you, but then it's like the toy gets involved when you need to wear it when you're getting worn out. And then you go back and forth. Taboo. Well, now what was it about? What was it about?
I don't know. Taboo the musical. Rosie O'Donnell produced it. Boy George wrote it. Or it was the Boy George music. And it closed pretty quickly.
Yeah, it looks like.
It looks like it. It's no Wicked. Anyways.
No Wicked. Ariani, you better stop with this nonsense.
What are you saying?
I don't know. Everyone's like mad at Ariana Grande for like sleeping with that man or whatever, or maybe not sleeping with him. Do you see that?
I saw a photo of them, but
And his wife is being like, she's a homewrecker. She's not a girl's girl. And I want to be like, when did she ever say she was? She literally writes music about how she like goes through men. She has a song called "The Thank You." Like, her husband
song
wasn't.
is not called "Thank You" next. I think it's called "Thank You."
Thank you next. But either way, no matter how you pronounce it, which for me, if I could get like a voice and speech coach to call in
Etymologist.
and let us know if "thank you" or "thank you" is the proper way to say it, because you don't say "that's over there." You don't say
I don't want to do this again.
"I'll do it all day."
All day.
Anyway, she's a homewrecker apparently, but it's like they're two consenting adults. I don't know why this matters. It's just old Hollywood drama. And I love
everyone always ends up like being with their co-star for a little bit.
The problem is that people are bringing up a lot of pictures of her co-star next to her brother Frankie, and there is a similarity that is undeniable.
Oh, you're deep in it.
I'm on Wicked Twitter, so this is pretty much all they're talking about since no one's talking about the movie anymore.
All right. Okay,
That's
so
all.
the takeaway is Do some
It's-
stretches, wear a butt plug, maybe put some pool balls up there throughout the day. But if it's not your judge, find a hungry hole that
Yeah,
you
and
guys
go
can
to
fuck around with.
Go to a gay oriented, or I guess any sex shop, and see what they have in the way of like stretchers. and
Everybody
stuff.
loves butts.
Everyone loves butt stuff. But I would say I'm talking about like talk to a person behind the counter, because like if you go to Rough Trade, you're talking to a professional usually.
That's right. You go upstairs.
You go upstairs and there's a man up there with a fist inside of him being like, "Oh, hold on. What do you need?" And he pulls it out.
What do you need?
What do you need?
The dads are back in. Oh, wait. Hold on. But the dads really are back in town. What it came down to
How
is
do you find time?
they travel a lot and they're slow to respond on text. So it was literally the whole spiral I had never existed.
I love
Say
that.
you illiterate
That's
fuck.
most spirals.
So you know when you have a secret, but it's out in the open, and it's an open secret?
That's the.
Hit the slay button, faggot.
That's what
I do recall saying, please don't do this or edit this out because we'll get a million calls. Continue.
Warning, this one's going to be loud. It's unspoken rule. Unspoken rule. That's the word you're looking for. That common knowledge word, that arrangement word that you're looking for on Tuesday's episode. It's unspoken rule. If you would have just typed it into thesaurus.com, if you would have typed common knowledge into thesaurus.com, it would have popped up. Oh my God, please, please, please tell me that you figured it out. Thank you. Bye.
I did keep saying we're on computers.
She ate that. She ate that.
She ate us up. She seemed she seemed aggravated to have to even make that phone call.
Well, it's either unspoken rule or
I think I said open secret, but I think what you wanted was unspoken rule.
Yes. Well, let's take a break.
And we're back. Hit the slay button, faggot.
Is it going to be hot today? Cause
Yes, bitch. It's going to be hot every fucking day.
I'm going to go to the pool. Cool. Let's go.
Let's go get a infection.
Wait,
I'm going to go to the
beach?
public pool.
Beach?
Ooh, let's get an infection. Say.
What they gonna
When
say?
was the last inspection? I'll tell you. They don't. They just throw the chlorine in there and they let you live.
Can I tell you, you know how people talk about chub rub?
Yeah.
I got a heat rash in my armpit because
Oh,
I was
yeah.
shirtless the whole day. So it was just skin on skin all day while I was like doing clothes check. And it made me feel really gross, but it's just like, it's just,
It just
from my
happens.
skin rubbing together.
That's part of getting
Fat.
older and fat. That's part of being fat. Is your
You should have
skin.
seen me. You should have seen me limp to the bathroom on my pee break. I think I really like strained a muscle in my foot
Yeah.
from
How long were you up for? For like 5 or 6 hours?
14.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's how
Yeah,
long
I
I'll
g-
be standing at the Beyonce concert. You know I'm gonna get there so early.
No, but you have a seat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're in the seat until it's 3 hours of concert. I think
Okay.
I'm going to the concert as well.
Good, because we need something to talk about. Also,
Bitch, we're running so long today. We haven't even started the fourth segment. We don't need shit to talk about. We'll talk about anything.
well, we're gonna cut a lot of the car talk, and then there's the pee break.
It's about 35 seconds. Can I play
Damn!
these voicemails?
God damn! All right, next.
Hi. Sorry I'm in the car. Audio is probably shit, but I
Hi.
just had the weirdest experience and I felt obligated to share it.
Okay.
This dude hit me up on Grindr, was like, I'm face down, I'm ass up, come fuck me. I was in the area. I said, okay, sure. Are you going to be a good boy? Are you going to listen? Because I don't have entry-level dick.
Okay.
It's substantial. I get there, and when I tell you I am affronted not only by a really big, beautiful, round ass, but also a dude face up, or ass up, face down, holding the collar of what could possibly be a 175-pound Mastiff. Huge dog. And I said, what's happening? To which the bottom said, no, it's okay. He's really friendly, but when he hears those noises, he just wants to, jump on people. And so now I'm wondering, I have to fuck you while you're holding on to your dog? Is this bestiality?
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused. But regardless, I did in fact fuck him.
Oh.
And it was weird because I would be like, you like that? And he would say, yeah, Daddy, I like that. And then the dog would growl and he'd be like, no, it's okay. So all I heard was, yes, Daddy, no, it's okay. Yes, Daddy, no, it's okay. And I'm just now in my car driving home thinking about it.
But you did it.
Yeah. Goodbye. I don't sing, so I'm not doing the jingle.
But you did it.
What did Tyra say about the fag on the TV?
Get the fag off the TV.
That's how I feel about the dog in the bedroom when the sex is happening.
Yeah, why? I guess if the dog is going to, just lock it out, but if it attacks the door and scratches and causes all that, then don't have people over, unfortunately. Yeah. Or lock the dog in the bedroom and, I don't know, can you put TV on for a dog? I don't know what they're like.
Yeah, people put TV on for their
and, kind of distract it, or I don't know, but
I've
gone to fucked up.
I've gone to guys' houses where the dog is in the other room and it's just going ape shit. And it's like, well, that's really distracting. And then when they let the dog out, I told you about the guy whose house I went to who had the little dog steps up to the bed. And there was 2 little chihuahuas. And they they're almost like spiders. They're like tick, 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 those little tinkly.
They're little fucking, and then their little toenails go
went up their little steps and then went up and perched on the decorative pillows at the top of the bed.
Ooh, they were like, and I'm gonna watch.
My dick is inside me. I'm like, this is just gross to me.
Yeah, I don't think pets should be allowed in the room. Oftentimes cats just run away anyway. But a dog, remember that one guy who the dog licked his butt?
Yes, classic dog licked butt.
And then the only question I cared about was how many licks.
Unspoken agreement. I'm pretty sure that's what you were trying to say. Okay. Love you. Goodbye.
Unspoken agreement? That's a different one.
Yeah, they're all different. That's why I'm playing these to prove my point, bitch. It's not just one
you got that
term.
Good cup. Where did you get that cup again? I want those.
I got one at a Goodwill, and I chipped it. I really kind of want the. Are you familiar with the sitcom Friends?
Yeah,
based their premise off a previous sitcom called Living Single.
Living Single, yeah. Stole the characters.
On Friends, Monica's whole decor in the kitchen, open cabinets, remember those?
Mm-hmm.
And all of their stuff was different. All the chairs were different. None of the chairs matched, and all the plates were different.
Yeah. I used to want that. I used to like that.
Too kitschy.
I like the mixed matched coffee mugs, but I want a set of 4 identical cups in case we're all.
So you can do the old Anna Kendrick song. All right, this is our last voicemail of the day.
Remember when Queens would perform that too?
Ugh.
At least when Willem did it, she wrote her own words and sang live.
It was 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah, and then she sat on a jar. Willem's a good person to ask about taking big things in your butt.
Oh, yeah, because she can do a stretch.
Or she can push out and squeeze at the same time.
Tighten up and
Hi, you dear little fucks. So my fuck talk story is I've been seeing this guy for about a month now, and apparently has poor vascular structure in his prostate and testicles, where if either are hit too hard, he'll come blood. So now I'm pushing out bloody loads. Thoughts? Is it gay? Goodbye. I
Ask a doctor. I would talk to a doctor about taking bloody loads for sure.
Because it feels a little like, remember Blood Brothers?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I just don't like blood, like, involved in anything. Like, if I'm sucking a dick and my mouth starts to taste like blood, I stop.
Yeah, you're like,
I don't
what
want to taste
happened?
blood. And I don't
You're like,
want
what
the
happened?
concept of someone else's blood inside of me unless it's like...
Now, Boomer, remember that clip that sort of was circulating where Boomer, we were like, oh, the metallic smell. And he was like, well, when you're up in their guts, like, there's going to be a little bit of blood mixed in there.
But that's your own blood on yourself. It's not going inside Boomer's penis.
Well, inherently, it's being exposed to the tip of the dickhead.
True, I guess. I don't know.
But yeah, shooting a load of bloody cum inside of someone is a little different.
But I mean, I guess if it's... I think I'd be fine with it. I wouldn't want it in my mouth.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it in my mouth.
But I
And
guess I'd actually be fine with it in my butt.
I'm trying to think of, like, part of me was like, oh, are you guys
How bloody?
monogamous?
How bloody? What color? If it's
Pink?
white with like a little streak of
Is it the Barbie
red,
pink?
if it's Barbie pink, I could maybe do. If it's
Crimson?
red, crimson, if you're writing the crimson, then no, I don't want that in my mouth.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, it immediately sounds like, whoa, 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 whoa. But then when you, like, really think about it, it's like, if you're having bareback sex with someone anyways, and you're exchanging
Fluids.
that fluid,
I guess it's
I mean,
no
it
different.
isn't blood that you're exchanging, but, like, all of the things that you could pass. I guess if there was, like, some weird blood disease that isn't considered an STI, then technically you be at
But I can't
more
think of
risk for that.
That's why I was
it's
like, ask
semen
a
and
doctor,
blood.
like make sure that
Yeah.
it's okay.
You know what? Actually, ask Jeeves.
Remember, ask Jeeves. He was a little British man.
Yeah, you would ask him questions. All right, we did it.
That's it.
We made it to the end.
There's not one more phone call.
There is not.
Not even to correct us on anything.
Well, there are plenty of those, but there's not one.
Oh,
of those
okay.
selected.
Thank you all so much for caring. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at SloppyPod. You can send an email to sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213-536-9180.
And how cool that we got to all hang out and learn about Mom Plus Gold together.
That was not. That sounded like a very long and ad or whatever, but it wasn't. I just didn't know. So thanks for explaining that in the middle of this episode.
We all learned about it all when we decided to launch it. We pitched her everything. She said, "I'm cool with it. Let's do it." And then we launched it in one ear, out the other.
Oh yeah.
Oh sure. I'm gonna go
sure,
drive my
sure.
color car.
I got it for $50.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. To get access to our full uncensored video episodes ad-free and one day early, sign up for Mom Plus Gold at mompodcasts.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Engineered by Margot Padilla.
Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.
I sold my car in Carvana last night.
Well, that's cool.
No, you don't understand. It went perfectly. Real offer, down to the penny. They're picking it up tomorrow. Nothing went wrong.
So, what's the problem?
That is the problem. Nothing in my life goes as smoothly. I'm waiting for the catch.
Maybe there's no catch.
That's exactly what a catch would want me to think.
Wow, you need to relax.
I need to knock on wood. Do we have wood? Is this table wood?
I think it's laminate.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's close enough.
Car selling without a catch. Sell your car today on
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.